guys, today's video is going to be based around birds before land and generally just seeing signs or things that are related to your manifestation and how it makes you feel, what mental reaction you have, how and why you should be reacting a certain way. Because I've noticed this in comments, a lot of people, I have other videos that might relate to this, but other people, people in general are commenting, you guys, my viewers are commenting on my videos saying, but what if this, what if I see this? And I'm going to tell you what those signs should be doing for you. So please do thumbs up, subscribe, turn on the notification bell if you enjoy this content, this specific topic area. I can definitely do more videos around this if you guys wanted to follow up. So do stay tuned, do join in the channel as a subscriber. I'd really love it. And leave your comments below if you have any feedback. And I also offer one-on-one coaching. If you're interested in getting personal coaching for a manifestation maybe you're struggling with, you have a lot of questions about, please do reach out. I have all my coaching details on my Instagram page, LOA Coaching. So take a look there or just get in touch with me if you would like more information. I've also just introduced something new that was featured in my last video, and I've had quite a few people reach out already, which is amazing. And one person's already bought it, which is amazing. And I literally just launched it last night, and it is my infographics. I cover they're kind of three sheets that have kind of key points, affirmations, just some general, like a boost, a mental boost to help you guys stay on track. It's about self-concept, SP, as well as money and success. So you get all three for £10. And if you are a current active client of mine, if you have a current coaching package with me, it's 50% off. So literally just £5 for all three. And they're really good if you are maybe spiraling or struggling, you struggle with kind of keeping on track, having a good mental diet, remembering all the positive things about your manifestation. This will definitely help. So do let me know if you're interested. I featured a little bit of what it looks like in my previous video, and I think I'll try and insert some images around me as well while I'm talking. You guys might see it here as well. So do reach out if you'd like to purchase that, and let's just get started. First point I want to say applies to anything in your 3D reality, but specifically if you are starting to feel discouraged by something you're seeing in front of you, happening to other people, just something that you're seeing. Always take anything you see as a positive assumption. If it's your SP, if it's a job, if it's money, if it's physical changes, if you're seeing someone else have that for themselves, a happy couple, for example, take it as a positive assumption. Create that positive assumption for yourself. You see the happy couple, tell yourself, this means my SP is conforming, she is changing and conforming to all my affirmations. I'm getting exactly what I want. This means it's coming in for me. I just saw, an Instagram post of someone I follow getting engaged. My SP is proposing to me. If you are affirming for it, even better. Take it as a bird before land. Tell yourself, this means what I'm doing is working. I'm being shown what I want because I'm focusing on it so much that is coming in for me right now, and I'm seeing other people with it too. Tell yourself whatever you need to tell yourself. Create a placebo affirmation, which Sammy Ingram has a whole video on. So essentially create a rule for yourself. If every time I see a happy couple, every time I see someone having what I'm manifesting, it means I'm getting it this second. In 1 minute from now, I'm gonna be happily living in my end reality. I'm gonna physically fully have it in the 3D. I'm gonna have what I want, and it's coming in for me, and this is a huge positive sign created just for me. Tell yourself that to stop yourself from spiraling or panicking or thinking, oh my gosh, why are all these people having it? It's just reminding me that I don't have it. Don't think that way. Don't let yourself get to that point. Catch it in the moment, use your mental diet, and create that positive assumption. So my next point I pretty much just covered, but it's if you do feel disappointed, discouraged, you're starting to spiral, or it reminds you of the old story and you start thinking, oh, SP hasn't proposed to me, we broke up 3 weeks ago and we were talking about marriage and now he isn't even speaking to me, whatever the case may be. That was a very specific example, but just to give you an example of what you might be going through. And then you're seeing other people get engaged and you're like, time's running out, like why is my manifestation taking ages? It's going to take me a year at this point, blah blah. Stop thinking that way. Create your positive assumption, use your mental diet. flip it back into your affirmation. No, 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 SP's in love with me. This means SP is in love with me. I know he's in love with me, and this sign proves it. Use a mental diet as soon as you can before your mind can even come to that negative conclusion. So this is all about training your mind to start creating those positive assumptions, start thinking from the new story. Because I've experienced this myself, and I think it just comes naturally. Not everyone will experience it. Like I said, there is no, I think the phrase is cut and dry way of manifesting. There's no way where, you know, you have to go through X, Y, Z and point 1 through 5 within 3 months and that's the way you manifest. It's not. Anyone can go through all sorts of different thoughts and reactions and emotional breakdowns and who knows what. So don't panic and think you have to think a certain way. As long as you're applying that mental diet and training yourself to get into that new story, it will most probably come about before you actually get your manifestation. You might see a couple and think, oh my gosh, I'm so excited, like this is a sign, this is what I've been waiting for, this means, and gives me that confirmation that my affirmations are working, I'm doing it all correctly, it's all coming in as it's meant to. Just start training yourself to think that way and mentally react that way, so that when something does come up in your 3D, you do see your SP's name or you see the company you work for advertised on TV and you're trying to get promotion. Tell yourself, this was a sign created just for me. This has come in here for a reason into my life. It's showing me that my manifestation is mine. It's all coming together. I'm getting everything I want. Like, just start training yourself to think that way and get out of that negative, doubtful thinking. Don't question your 3D. So I know it can be so easy to start spiraling or creating doubts or even just questions, just asking, is it working? You know, why is my 3D reality showing me this? Why am I constantly seeing this reflected or seeing pictures of my SP posts on Instagram or Snapchat or WhatsApp or whatever the case may be, wherever you're in contact with them in some way? Don't question, why is he doing this? Why is she doing that, but not reaching out to me? Don't do that. You're holding yourself back into negative patterns, potentially the old negative story that you were trying to get out of, where maybe your SP never contacted you, never initiated. Don't fall back into that. Don't look at the 3D and try and question the story that is created for you and your SP, or just you, whatever you're manifesting. Don't allow it to push you into that doubtful state. Just ignore it. Just say, well, whatever, I'm seeing his picture or her picture because it means she's in love with me and she's thinking about me, and that's why it popped up now. Create something positive out of it. No, even if you see something negative, it doesn't matter. But specifically when it comes to birds before land, if you see other people having what you want, don't get jealous. Just try and push yourself into that positive mindset and start saying, well, I'm so happy for them, and I know I'm about to feel the exact same emotional experience, the exact same joy and success that they're experiencing, because I'm going to have this any second now. My SP is coming in, they're conforming, they're giving me everything I want, and it's happening now. Do something like that. It doesn't have to feel natural. Initially, you're going to have to tell yourself to think that way. You're going to have to consciously put together with a lot of mental, emotional effort and tell yourself this, even though you might feel disappointed or upset or panicked when you see other people with it, and maybe feel like, you know, try and count the time. But what you should be doing is just consciously creating that thought. This is a bird before land, positively showing me my manifestations coming in. You know, tick it off the list again. We're getting one step closer and one step closer. So final point, kind of what I've already touched upon, is about not counting time, not looking at what's happening in the 3D, trying to quantify it, trying to create conclusions, draw your conclusions based off the 3D. You don't. You draw it from here. You tell yourself from the new story what's going on. So don't look at time. Don't say, well, it's been 6 weeks and I'm seeing all these people with it, but where's mine? Well, you're the one causing the delay. You're saying it's not here, I'm still waiting. Even if it's a positive thought that I'm putting in the work, I know it's been working, but where is it? Get rid of everything you are going to say after but or however, you know, get rid of that. Or what if? No, you don't even go there. You stop the sentence as, I'm getting my manifestation, the movement is coming in, things are working out, whatever the case may be. You stop yourself there and say yes, and it's positive. So don't count the time. Don't say it's been X weeks, X amount of months. Don't look at the old story. Don't try and relate what you're seeing in the 3D or in form of birds before land to the old story. Don't think, oh, well, I saw these before already for ages and my SP still didn't message me, you know. I'm seeing all these signs, but he's not messaging me, but she's not doing this. Don't do that. Take it as a positive sign and leave it at that, and go internally. If you need to focus your attention elsewhere, just immediately start looping your affirmations. Whatever you need to do to avoid causing that delay or that little hurdle that you're creating for yourself. Don't count the time, don't think of the old story, just use everything as an example of things turning out positively. Create the positive assumption. You know, look at things from the new story as best as you can. So that was a pretty short and simple video for today. I just wanted to remind you guys of how to look at birds before land, how to look at those really small areas of movement or reminders you get of your manifestation, and that no matter what it's showing you, even if you've been waiting 3 months of looping your affirmations, keep going and ignore the old story and just focus positively on what you're seeing. So if you did enjoy, if you did feel inspired, please do thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. It would mean a lot to me, and I'll see you next time.